Hello guys, how are you doing? My name is Winfred and welcome to this channel where it's all about building. And today I'm still outdoor and I'm showing you the different things that we can use to build. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, for telling friends and sharing the link. And those of you who are dropping by for the very first time, go ahead and hit that subscription button. You'll be able to access in the archives our journey where we started off from to when we were starting the whole thing of building. And today we are going to be talking about fabrication things that we need, or the tools that we need when we are building. You could be there and your engineer tells you you need wheelbarrows, you need rakes, you need chisels, or different things that you need when you're building. So today I'm going to be showing you some of these. You need shovels, whatever it is, hoes. Those are the tools that we are going to be talking about today, because those are tools that you need to build. If you're going to buy wheelbarrows, there's a time when I was starting to build, as we were doing the pond, we needed rocks. So when you need rocks to build, say like you need to put in a sock pit or septic tank or whatever needs rocks, you need a reinforced wheelbarrow. And those kinds of wheelbarrows are different from the normal wheelbarrows. And if you're building normal buildings, say like for, carrying sand, you would need a normal wheelbarrow, which is not reinforced. I didn't know about that. So when we were building, I started off by buying just a wheelbarrow because they had asked for one, not knowing that there are different kinds of wheelbarrows that do different things. Say like you're carrying bricks, those sand bricks. Most of the things that we do in Uganda are done manually. So if you're not fortunate, like us in Africa, we don't use many, unless you're building big constructions, big projects. Do you use, the cranes and all those things that would help lift? But here we use wheelbarrows. Now, when you're building and you're going to carry sand, there's a normal wheelbarrow, but it also goes for a different price. And there's that reinforced one that is a little bit expensive because of that reinforcement that happens to it. So I'll be showing you the different tools that we need, and also when I talk about reinforcement, what it actually means, because it's not the normal. So we are going to look at two types of wheelbarrows, one that is enforced and one that is not. And then we'll look at the different tools that we need as well when we are building. So join me, and together let's take a walk around and see these different tools that will help us when we are building. Now these are the wheelbarrows that we were talking about. They look normal, but they are not. A normal one would ideally not have what we are going to show you, but this is a reinforced kind of wheelbarrow, as you can see here. Now, if you can tell us more about these wheelbarrows and what they do.
We're talking about wheelbarrows, ekisooka kya byonna. Wheelbarrows, ejja nga teriiko mutayimbwa gw'olaba wano. Gyonna gy'olaba gino ng'eri normal.
Now, what he's saying is, if they are talking about a reinforced wheelbarrow, normally a non-reinforced wheelbarrow would come without these bars that you see here. These guys did not come with the wheelbarrow. They were fabricated on there. So a normal one would come plain as you see here, minus these reinforcements.
Kati wheelbarrow bw'ogigula ng'eri normal nga bw'olaba wano, kati kuli bino biseera ebisinga ebibooneka mangu.
He says once you buy it normal, without the reinforcements, it wears down quickly.
So kiba kirungi nnyo n'ogula wheelbarrow yo, bw'oba ogiguze layisi nga terina mitayimbwa, n'ogitwala ne bagyokerako gino emitayimbwa.
How many bars do you use? Ukoza mitayimbwa emeka?
Omutayimbwa gumu kati ono bamuyita white 10 gwe twokera kuno. Ono white 10 wheelbarrow bbiri zitwala omutayimbwa.
Okay, now you realize that one reinforced wheelbarrow would use half a bar of white 10. Apparently even the bars have gauges. We'll get to that one when we get to the bar section. but we are talking about the iron bars. These two wheelbarrows used one iron bar to be reinforced.
Kati sente z'ogiguze oyongeramu akasente kano akomitayimbwa gino n'okugyokya kiba kitegeeza ekintu kyokya okiwadde value ate okiwadde obuwangaazi.
Now the moment you reinforce, he says the moment you reinforce the wheelbarrow with bars, you have enforced your wheelbarrow. It will last longer and it will work for you better, because then when you put rocks or bricks or hard things, it will not bend. Normally they tend to bend over in the middle here when they are pouring over the rocks or hardcore or the bricks. They tend to, flatten. But once they are reinforced like this, they could work for you, and until the project is done, these would still stay.
Naye bw'aba bali mu kuinforcinga wheelbarrow nga bagyokyerako emitayimbwa gino, omakinga sure nti bunatti buno bonna babwokya nti tebusobola kukola ki kutambula. N'ekyokubiri, omakinga sure nti omupiira guno we gutambulira enjola zino omusumaali gwako nagwo tebagwokya, kuba essaawa yonna oyinza okwagala okuteekamu omupiira ogw'omukka ate tolina bw'ogenda kukikola.
He also explains that when they are welding or fabricating your wheelbarrow, make sure these nuts or the nails, the stoppers for the wheelbarrow are reinforced as well, because that will help you ensure that it's really strong. But then when it comes to the wheel for the wheelbarrow, you make sure that this bit is not reinforced, because once you do that, there may come a time when you want to change the wheel and you cannot, because it's been drilled or fabricated over, and it cannot move, and so it becomes impossible for you to change it. Now that's, I think, enough about wheelbarrows. We are going to go and look at other bits of the tools that we need. But before we do that, how long would a wheelbarrow last after it has been reinforced?
Wheelbarrow nesobola okuwangaala okusinziira ku ngeri gy'oba ogikutte n'emyaka 5 esobola okugimala.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He says if you have reinforced it like this, depending on what you're using it for, this wheelbarrow, once it's reinforced, it can last for about 5 years without you having to worry about another one. So imagine, when you're building, your project would not last 5 years. It would be about maybe a year or 2. But this thing would still stand, and it would still work for you and bring you good returns out of it. So that is it about wheelbarrows today. We thank you so much for watching, for subscribing. Until next time, we are going to look at, when we look at other tools. Bye bye guys, and take care.